Good morning. It is Friday, November 8th. I'm going to finish this edit that I'm working on for tonight's video. I'm talking about if I'd started a band right now, what would I do? What would I do differently? And, I think it's pretty good. Last two videos didn't do very well, and then I didn't feel like, I just wasn't in the mood to make a video a couple days ago, so that's why there was no video. I just wasn't feeling it. So I actually got back to my journaling yesterday. I journaled once in October, and that was the last time. So yesterday, so I'm trying to get back on it. I got a decent amount of pages left. I can finish it out for the year. But this will be, if I can finish this, will be the first time I've actually finished a journal, because I'll skip a lot of days throughout the year and I'll end up like having a few pages left at the end. But I feel like I might be able to fill out the rest of the book this year. So, you know, that'll be 4 years in a row I've been journaling. It's pretty interesting to go back and look at that stuff. I got my coffee. I got Final Cut. Let's go. Who's ready for school? Let's go to school.
Yeah.
Let's go to school.
We said it at the same time. I love those sweatshirts. Stay over. Stay later. See ya.
And that's how you put kids on the bus. Now we start our day. And we're streaming. All right. Say hi, everybody. All right, you guys are in the vlog. I have the coolest chat on all streaming land. It's not hard to vlog. You just have to just get the camera out and just do it. You know, just talk to the camera. Say things that are on your mind and just do it. And I constantly, for whatever reason, I trick myself out of doing it because it's just like, what's the point, you know? But I remember that I'm having a good time doing it, you know? So I just enjoy this stuff. I enjoy making content. I like filming. I like editing, I like being creative. And if I had had this when I was a kid, I'd have YouTube videos. You know, YouTube came out 10 years after, you know, we were making home videos and stuff, you know? So those all would have been up on YouTube. Probably not for the better. I'm sure there's a lot of stuff that we probably said and did that you probably wouldn't want to put on social media, but it was the 90s, you know? All right, well, great stream. Pretty short one today. Didn't really know what to talk about. Now I gotta head over and grab my guitar from the trailer and kind of get my stuff together for the show tomorrow night. I'm playing a gig in Virginia Beach over at Scandals. It's for a guy's 50th birthday party, so happy birthday, Scott. Yeah, looking forward to it. It should be fun. Man, it's hard to vlog and do stuff at the same time. I don't know how these people do it, man. These guys will like take the time to set up their shot, make it look all good and cinematic. And it's just like, I dropped my camera yesterday. I was gonna vlog going to the post office, you know, because that's fun and interesting. And on the way out the door, I dropped the fucking camera. Luckily, I kind of kicked it with my foot and sort of broke the fall, you know? Scuffed it a little bit right here, but ugh. Oh my God. Oh, it's so much shit. Start a band. Why am I so winded? All right, now head back home and get a shower. I gotta mess with these lights and see if I can pinpoint what the issue is with the DMX. I think it might be the DMX dongle, one of them. The lights like flicker. They don't do what they're supposed to do at the shows. So we're gonna try to figure that out before the tour next week. Your heart into a million pieces, but now you're over, you're done, you're leaving. All right. Just have to run a couple songs to make sure I'm good for tonight. And thinking about bringing this guitar as a backup. It's not electric. like my other one, but I've been in situations where I'm playing a gig and my string breaks, sometimes a few songs in, sometimes in the middle of the set, and I'll have to take a break and string the guitar and then come back, and it just like ruins the vibe. So I just have a backup to, maybe that'll ruin the vibe too, I don't know. I need to get my other electric acoustic fixed so I can have that as a backup. All right, I think I'm ready to go to Virginia Beach now. Gotta say bye to my family. It takes forever to get out the door sometimes, man. Or, no, every time. What am I talking about? Got all my stuff. It's hot in here. All right, let's drive to Virginia Beach, huh? Hope there's no traffic. I'm psyched. Had to make a stop at McDonald's. Why? It's quick, it's cheap, it's not terrible. Every once in a while is okay, right? I'm gonna hate myself in like 10 minutes. All right, let's rip it. Fire zone. All right. Oh, good morning, guys. Oh.
Someone is at the front door.
Who's at my front door? Thank you. Well, made it home safe from Virginia Beach. Last night I got home around 5:30 this morning. Actually stopped around 4:15. Cause I was starting to fade. So I hit a rest stop and chilled out there for a little bit. I took like a 20-minute nap. So it was a fun time last night though. Appreciate everybody having me out. Cheers. Doing solo gigs is interesting. I like driving by myself. I like just listening to podcasts or sometimes in silence. But I find it really peaceful, especially when the drive is nice. Yesterday, I drove to Virginia Beach in a different way. I went the same way we usually go up to get to Ocean City, like up through Delaware, like down through Dover, all the way down. And it was really smooth. And, there were two routes you could take, and the one was, typical, like 95, 495, 295, 58, all that. And it was like, of course, accidents and backups and stuff. And it was going to take like an extra 40 minutes or something on the trip. The one that goes through Delaware and down, back into Maryland and then into Virginia, it was like supposedly like $30 in tolls. But I was like, you know what? I'd rather pay for comfort. And yeah, it was actually a really smooth drive. It wasn't crazy. And, heading down that way in the summertime is different. There's a lot more cars. But anyway, so got to the gig last night, and people were stoked to see me, and it was like a birthday party. And it's definitely strange, like handling all my own stuff. Like normally, with the band, we have crew guys and stuff, and I don't really enter the venue until it's like sound check a lot of days. And so, I get to do everything myself and walk out there, plug in my guitar and everything. And I sound like it's the hardest thing ever, but it's just different because, usually there's like this cool, like rock star mystique about the band. But when it's just me, it's sort of like, there I am, and a lot more accessible. And I can't be in a bar anymore talking all night long before my set because I'll lose my voice. It's gotten a lot harder these days to take care of my voice. And, I'm sure black coffee every day doesn't help, but we have our vices, I don't drink anymore, so. But that's why I stopped drinking. Part of it was because, I want to spare my voice and, spare my skin and all that, it's just poison, so. But yeah, as I get older, taking care of the voice has gotten a little bit more difficult. And if I don't sing for a few days, it just starts to go away. I can't explain it. It's very strange feeling. It's like in my mind. See, you guys can picture this, okay? It's hard. I've tried to explain this before, but the thing in the movie like Cliffhanger, like mountain climbing, right? Like when you're reaching and you grab the next, spot, the next place to put your hand, right? Finding the groove, and you're climbing up. And this is me the whole set, right? This is me just singing through a song, bunch of songs. Each note, right? It's a nice rocky surface that it's a lot to hold on to. This is where I consider myself like singing well. I'm not having really any issues. But then if I don't sing for a few days, and especially if it gets to be like a week, 2 weeks of not singing consistently, like I do every night on the road, it's like the surface of the mountain smooths out and the textures aren't there, and I'm reaching for these notes and I'm trying to sing like I normally do, but there's nothing to really grasp onto. It's sort of like there's a little bit there just to kind of get me up the mountain, but it's more difficult to get up the mountain. It's like, and I'll reach and I'll just kind of, I'll lose the grip, I'll slip a little bit, That's what it feels like. I feel like I have nothing to hold on to in there, like where it's just, and I'm just sort of like, it's just flat and weird, and I'm not hitting the notes. I can't, certain notes aren't sustained, or like sometimes it'll feel like dried out, or, and I know part of that is staying hydrated. My dentist has been telling me for years, she's like, you're underhydrated, like you need to drink more water. So I've been trying to drink a lot more water, these days. And when I do drink lots of ounces of water every day, I do notice a difference. So when I get on the road though, it's like the day gets away, I'm waking up later because I can't sleep in the damn bandwagon, and it's just all these things that, and next thing you know, I'm drinking half or not even a half of what I drink when I'm at home. I have this 30-ounce tumbler that I fill up to the line every day, 3 to 4 times a day, and so I'm getting 120 ounces of water roughly a day, plus coffee, and maybe I drink like a Perrier or a soda or something at dinner. But I'm trying to do it. I know I could be better. I know I need to be singing every day, and I don't prioritize it when I'm home because I'm always working on stuff. Like vlogging doesn't help, like with the voice, like talking. And I don't force myself to like sit down and like just run through some songs every day. I don't. And you think that I would take it more seriously because that's my, the band is my number one thing, So, I'm just, getting older sucks. I've said it before. Anyway, so yeah, that's how it feels. And right now, because I sang for an hour and a half last night, after not singing for, 2 weeks, our Halloween shows were the last shows, so I haven't sang at all, and I was a little raw last night when I was done, and then like right now I'm very gravelly. I have the deep voice again. That's another thing that happens, like if I don't sing for a week or two, my voice starts to get like not as deep and gravelly as it normally is, and it's like smooths out and gets higher pitched. It's strange, but so I have to fight through that every time I want to sing again. So it's very annoying, and I wish it was just effortless. I feel like it used to be, and just getting older has just made that different. So anyway, I know this vlog is very like all over the place. I didn't really have like the last 2 days, I didn't really have any like good solid thing to wrap the vlog around. It was just like random footage, and I was trying to think of something like, whenever I do a vlog, I try to make it like, I try to make a point out of it. There's got to be something to talk about, or like, not just like random shots of what I'm doing every day. So, I hope this is a good one. And, as I said before too, like, I don't want to call it Vlogvember because I'm not really doing it every day. And I kind of figured I wouldn't. That's why I wouldn't really commit. And I just knew that like there's going to be a couple days where I just wasn't really like feeling it or something, or like I wouldn't have enough things to talk about to really make a nice vlog. So this video is just a few days worth of footage all put together. Whatever. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, if you're a singer out there, let me know in the comments if you guys have those same problems where if you don't sing or something, you just sort of like lose it. Like, let me know if you have the same issues and if you have any remedies for that. That would be cool, you know, to check out. But anyway, all right, I guess I'll finish this and get it on the internet. And maybe try to work on one for tomorrow. So anyway, thanks for watching. Subscribe and like. My band Ballyhoo is going on tour this week. We're gonna have production day on Tuesday, and we're leaving Wednesday to head towards Indiana to pick up our bandwagon. And then we're gonna go to Indianapolis on Thursday. So we got like, something like 10 shows or something like that. We're playing with our friends Keep Flying. So grab tickets if you haven't already, and we'll see you guys soon, okay?